Joe Jacobi can say something most people cannot. He is a United States Olympic gold medalist, and he is with us here today. Now, his sport is whitewater canoe slalom. Is that right?
Whitewater canoe slalom.
I said it right. Good deal. Okay, so yeah, tell us your story. How did you get into canoeing?
Well, I learned to canoe at a summer camp as a kid. It was one of these summer camps that had all the sports there, you know, soccer, gymnastics, basketball. But back, it was a long time ago, kayaking was an activity, and that was the activity that I took to. And I was very lucky. I grew up in the Washington, D.C. area where, like Oklahoma City, there was a river right through the middle of town, and that access to water that opens up opportunities. It opens up opportunities for people and on all levels.
How cool. Now, we actually have here his gold medal. Tell us about this. When did you win this?
So this gold medal was won at the 1992 Olympic Games. It was the first gold medal that America ever won in whitewater canoe slalom, and still to this day, the only gold medal that America has won. Now, I won this in a tandem canoe, which means a canoe with two people in it. So my canoe partner was Scott Strasbaugh, and we had a lot of fun getting to that point. It's a great sport. Even though I'm retired today as an athlete, I still paddle all the time, and this is the great thing about kayaking. It's a sport for life. Yeah. You can keep doing it. But I've taken on also a new role. I'm now the acting executive director of USA Canoe Kayak, which is the federation that oversees competitive canoeing in this country. And I hope to play a small role in bringing a lot more of those gold medals to the U.S. and hopefully one that comes out of Oklahoma City.
I know it. Yeah, tell us what brought you to Oklahoma.
Well, it's MAPS 3. I mean, here's the thing about Oklahoma City that I talk about all the time when I'm not here. So many municipalities, so many cities, they say, I want to be like Chicago, I want to be like New York, I want to be like LA. This city has just figured out how to be different and how to really stand up for its differences and say we're really comfortable with those differences, and that's what makes us special. And I always think that those are the most interesting people, those are the most interesting businesses, and they're the most interesting cities. And so look at the things that are happening here. If you look at that boathouse, the Chesapeake Boathouse, and you look at the influence of rowing and the draw of water, it's so different. And I love talking about that in Oklahoma and when I'm away from here.
Right.
And so that's what brought me here.
Cool.
This MAPS 3 is really important because we have a chance to really increase the lifestyle quotient here exponentially.
Wow. Tell us about that. So what would a whitewater training facility do for our state?
Yeah, well, so let's talk about what that is. What is a whitewater facility? This is actually building a river where one doesn't exist, and that means sculpting a channel, and we build rapids.
Wow.
But what's really neat is, yes, as head of USA Canoe Kayak, we care a lot about the opportunities for elite athletes. I mean, I think we can all relate to those American podium moments, the idea of an Olympic athlete with the flag going up and the national anthem and how we feel when that happens. And you can actually project and imagine what that would be like. There's a young person in the Oklahoma City school system right now that might be that person. That can actually have that dream of representing the United States and standing up for the values of Oklahoma City.
Right.
And be that ambassador for there. So that's very realistic. But more importantly, and I really mean that, more importantly, let's talk about what it means to the people that already live here. Kayaking is a wonderful sport to do. It's never been easier to learn. The equipment, the technology, the quality of instruction. This is a great way, kind of that sense of urban adventure and changing your surroundings and doing something that maybe you didn't think that you could do before.
Right.
These are really important resources to us, and I think it's really a part of that American tradition. I think we really expand our horizons when we're around water, and this is just this is right in downtown. I mean, you can walk, you can ride a bike, you can rollerblade, you can skate.
It's very cool.
It's so connected to everything.
Yeah.
We as the paddle sports community will be active members, participants of the Oklahoma City community.
I love it. I love it. Obviously, Joe Jacobi has a lot of insight on this sport. So if you want to know more information about him and his, obviously his victories, and then also just what he's doing and keep up to date with him, tell us your website.
Well, I'm going to give you two websites. First of all, you can learn more about USA Canoe Kayak at usack.org. And then if I tend to blog and sort of share my life lessons from the river at joejacobi.com, JoeJacobi.com, yeah.
Let's see it.